Yo, what's hood? What's good? What's going on, everybody? You know what it is on a marvelous Monday, yo. The Virtual Man Cave presents Rigga presents Moments with Unc. Yeah, what's good, family? You know it's the crew. You
Hold
see,
it,
you
hold
see
it,
D
hold
Rigga.
it, hold it. What was that intro, name?
What?
What was that intro?
What you mean? It was something wrong with the intro?
It wasn't me. That wasn't mine. That was all. That was MLB Nate.
Nah, I said, yo, welcome everybody to another marvelous
No,
Monday.
I said the intro, not the introduction. The
Oh, that
intro.
was Nate. Oh, my bad. Hold up. Let's run that back.
Oh,
My
then we gotta
bad.
get off. Right? Yeah, I'm
You
getting
gotta get
off
off.
again.
My
I don't
bad.
think
My
that.
bad.
No,
I
you
messed
gotta
that
do
up.
it
Let me
correctly.
fix that
Yeah,
real
do that
fast.
shit right, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, I'm glad you caught me on that one. I
They're gonna be like,
apologize.
"What show is this?"
Nate was like, hold up, I ain't seen Jay no videos. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can play it real fast. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's the Virtual Man Cave, and you know what it is. It's a marvelous Monday, and tonight we have Rigga presents Moments with Unc. Yo, what's good,
Oh,
y'all?
Nate, I missed it, Nate.
I'm sorry.
Yo, listen, we gonna get it all the way 100, but we not even gonna laugh at Nate because you know what? I made the grand mistake and had the wrong intro. You know, um, see, yeah, things happen, man. Players mess up every once in a while. I gotta let everybody know I'm human. So my bad, Unc, on the intro. You know what I mean?
We
I ain't
good.
mean
We
no
here
harm.
now. We good to go. We right here.
Yeah,
Another fabulous Monday. Hope
for
everybody had
sure.
a great Halloween. I hope they had a good time on Friday.
For those who
Uh,
celebrate that holiday, you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying. We hope
you.
you enjoyed
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
As you can see, you know what I'm saying, we switched up the color of the banners tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know Unc likes Prince, Purple Rain. I had to do it for the OG, man. I had to set it off because this is season, even though we didn't complete a real whole season one, I just like saying season two, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And Unc lets me ride with it. So unlike Nate on MLB, on the MLB rundown with Nate, he be checking me like this ain't season two, it's still season one. You know,
Yep.
it be your own peoples, man. He don't let me live. But what up though, man? How y'all weekend been, man?
Look, like I said, Halloween was great. Nate, I don't know if we all called the same thing this weekend, but I got the result I wanted. Dodgers won. I
Yeah.
ain't happy. I ain't all the way happy, but I am. This is what I am appreciative of. I'm appreciative of a 7 game series that was worth every game that was played. I will say that that was a good series. That was a pretty good series. So I think everybody got what they could out of it. Yo, to the Toronto Blue Jay fans out there, better luck next time. That's not being rude or anything. Y'all put up a great 7 game battle, y'all.
Yeah, the
But
Blue Jays don't have nothing to
yeah,
you know
to
what I'm
be
saying, to be
ashamed
upset.
of. Yeah,
You
that
know,
was a good series. I
we
I
can't
really
we
did.
can't front like LA doesn't have a stacked team, like they team isn't got like mad all stars. Yo, Nate. I mean, we gonna talk about this more on Thursday. I just wanted to bring up.
Right, correct.
I didn't know. I didn't know Mookie Betts was like nice in almost every sport. Yo, like he was nice. Yo,
Mookie
yo,
Mookie Betts is a beast,
nah, nah,
yo.
nah. No, people don't know how much of he's a beast he is. Like my boy bowls 300 perfect bowling games. Like
Yeah.
he could have got a scholarship. He could have been a professional bowler.
He can
He
play
could.
ball. He can play
I
basketball.
was just about to
He
say that.
got he got
He got
hot,
a
yo, bro, and he
scholarship.
can, yeah, bro.
He got
He's
a
very,
scholarship
yeah.
to play basketball, right? To go play college basketball. You know what I'm saying? He could have played on the football team, but his mom was like, his people was like, nah, bro, you're not gonna get hurt playing football. But he was that nice that he could have played football and would have been phenomenal in that sport. And
And it,
the only reason why he didn't go to college is because the whatchamacallit, it was the Dodgers, right? No, the Blue Jays,
nah,
well,
the
whatever.
Red Sox.
Red Sox signed
Yeah.
him at like 17 they gave him 700,000. He was like, yeah, I ain't going to college. You give me 700,000, I'm out. Yo, I mean, that's crazy. But we could talk about that more on Thursday, Nate, because when I found that out, I was like, yo, son is phenomenal.
Yeah, he has
Hey, I'm not.
he has
I'm not.
he has like a little bowling thing every year.
And
Yeah.
then this is what I heard. I heard he just picked up on pickleball, and he's a beast in that right now. He's killing in that, winning pickleball
Dude
tournaments.
is a legit athlete in all senses of the word, bruh. He is an athlete. He is an athlete.
Nah, that's a beyond athlete. He gets a new name
Uber
because
dude.
if we give praise to Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders for what they did, you know what I mean? What is bet, yo? Where
We'll never know if he don't play him. But right
true
now
D.
he's not even playing. He's only playing baseball right now. If he got it, and they say he can do it. I'm sure he could. I'm just saying he's
Now,
proven himself. He's proven himself in the game of baseball because he's a utility player. He can play infield and outfield. He
now
can
that
do
is
that. He can do it all, bruh. That dude
pretty
can do it
much.
all.
Now there's this question though. I wonder if Mookie Betts like spam, yo. You know what I'm saying? So the first question,
Damn, he turned off his. Why
my
you turn
bad,
off your
Nate. We didn't
camera
mean to
like that,
offend
Nate?
you.
Damn.
We didn't mean to offend you
Nate
like
said,
that,
fuck
bro.
that spam, man.
You like, yo, y'all talking about spam. I got PTSD, man.
Yo.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, listen here, man. A lot of people probably run around here talking about that. Got to be the craziest question ever. But I'll be real with you, man. Spam is a staple, and I'm just saying that some people may not like it. It might be some quote unquote potted meat or whatever y'all want to call it. But spam is on the menu at the crib, bruh.
All
And I
I'm
was just
saying,
wondering, is like, if y'all do like it, how do you like it? Cause
listen.
I almost got 100 with, well, at least
Now,
5.
you have to put out the disclaimer. You have a wife from the Far East, right? You are married to a
Yes,
woman
my
from the
wife
Far
is
East.
Japanese. That's right.
So that is spam on that side of the earth is pretty much a part of their routine. It is in their diet. Okay. They
She's a
eat
part of
spam
our
with
diet.
everything. No.
They,
But for them, spam is a regular thing to buy. It's nothing for us. It was a struggle meal for us on the come up in America. And so that's why I want to differentiate how the culture is viewed spam. Over there in the Far East, spam, it's all good. Can we have a spam? That's what's up. This is what I want. This is we got meals. We chef this up on the regular. This is what we do.
chef,
Over here,
chef too, chef
over
it
here in
too.
America,
Yeah.
it was viewed as a struggle meal on the come up. So, um, as for me, now have I eaten spam? Yes. Am I above eating spam? No. Will I choose to eat spam at this stage in my life? No, I won't. Okay, because I do remember the days of eating spam, and I know spam would be for me, quote unquote, a struggle meal. You know what I mean? But
Oh.
but don't get me hit me up. Every every once in a while, every blue moon, I like my struggle meals. You know what I mean? It takes me back to my childhood. So don't get it twisted. I will make some
That's
spam and eggs, spam, eggs, and
spam
grits.
and eggs. Yes.
Spam, eggs, and grits. Don't 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 think I'm above reproach, and I won't have no
Jay.
spam,
Wait, Jay.
and I
How
won't have
we
no
doing the
spam
spam? How we
rice.
doing the spam, Jay? How we doing the spam? How we
Oh,
doing it?
I'm frying it in the pan, bro. I'm frying it like it's fried
Are you gonna
bologna.
cut it in? Are you gonna cut it in the long thin slices, or are you gonna chop it up and put it in, dice it up? and then put it in
Now I'm
the
not
scrambled
gonna
eggs.
hold you. I'm not dicing it up. I'm not dicing it up,
So you
bro.
just gonna cut the slice. You gonna cut thin
I'm I'm,
slices of
I'm
it
cutting
though.
I'm cutting me about two, three thin
Nice
slices.
slices. Three
Dang,
nice
dang,
slices, right?
bang,
Yeah, yeah,
bang,
shout out, yeah. Shout
bang,
out, shout
bang.
out, shout out. Yeah, shout out,
You
shout out,
know what I
shout out.
mean? Throw that in
Shout
the
out, shout out.
pan.
Shout out,
I
shout out, shout out,
fry it
shout
up.
out.
Fly it up. Let it.
Yeah, oh, oh,
Then I'm
oh.
good. Get that golden brown. Get the goldenness on it. Make sure I get golden, a little crispy on the edges, a little brown in the middle. Life is good, bro. You know what I mean? And then don't think I won't eat spam and rice. Spam, beans and rice and some corn or some peas.
Man,
But
I'm just wondering how many people say that they won't, bro.
but you know what?
I'm bothered by the fact that I know there's a lot of people out. Oh my god, I'm gross. That's
Nah,
nasty. Nah,
I'm not
nah,
above reproach.
nah.
You know what I
We got
mean?
people, yo, tell them, Jay. We got folks that have admitted that they would eat Vienna sausage. You know what I'm saying? We have had folks that will admit that they have eat. Let me tell you something.
So
Spam is spam. Hey, Nate,
Nate,
you
I'm sorry
ran
if we
before we
offended.
asked the question, right? But we
I'm
gonna
sorry if we
ask you.
offended you if we
Yeah,
started talking about spam because as soon as we said
yeah,
spam, you
you
turned your
running
camera
this
off.
shit.
My
Man,
bad.
y'all know why I turned the camera off. Cut it out.
Yeah,
Why you
because you
turn the
don't like why
camera
you turn
off?
because you don't like
Why you
spam.
turn the camera off, Nate?
Cause I
Is
had
that
to
like
go
a
cook. I had to go cook the chicken one more time, man.
See, that's what we was saying, Nate. Like you knew we was talking about the food, and then you left on the word
so
spam, and it
pretty
was like,
much
I can't
Nate, you
do it.
letting
So
us
let me,
know
yeah.
that you don't eat spam. You too good for it because you just said
No,
you had to coat the chicken.
What?
So
You said no? Okay,
no,
Nate. Like,
okay, Nate.
I'm not too good. I'm not too good to eat spam. Like, and in this day and age, I think it's good to always have, not to say it in a bad way, but like some perishable food, especially where I live at, and the type of weather we get out here, and just in general the way the society is going. It's good to have some perishable food around at all times.
see, that's me. I'm with you on that one, Nate. It's not a hard thing. I understand you're not gonna eat it. You
Oh,
know,
you got MREs in the crib, son. So we know
no, I
about
don't.
you.
I really don't though, cause I wouldn't put an MRE on none of y'all. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do. I will put an MRE. If you ain't done an MRE, don't do an MRE. Don't believe all these motherfuckers about MREs are all right. You gonna eat. Listen here, motherfucker. No,
Yo,
look.
my bad. I didn't mean to trigger you. We gonna be bring it back. We talk about
Ooh,
spam.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Bring it
bro.
back to
Especially
spam.
being an
My
influence.
bad.
Listen,
I didn't
that
mean
motherfucker hurt me. But yo,
that.
spam, but
Listen,
spam,
that,
yo,
that that
bro.
triggered you. My bad, player.
Yeah, but spam, yo, thin slices. Go ahead and cook them up in the pan. Fry them up like bologna. Jay, chop it up, like you said, put it in the rice. Definitely
Now,
mix it in your eggs.
now
Definitely
I'm gonna tell
scrambled
you.
eggs, bro.
Now I'm gonna tell
Yes.
you what I will mix up in my scrambled eggs, yo. Right? I will mix up some bologna, but there's only one bologna I could eat if I fry
My
it up.
bologna has a first
The
name.
first name
It's
is
OSCAR.
OSCAR. My
It's
baloney
only
has a
bologna
last
had a
name, and
second
I'm not
name
gonna
with
sing it because we no.
MAYR.
We don't get paid for that, bro. We can't sing the
Oh,
last part,
oh,
bro.
I'm just singing anyway because it's the
I know
song.
childhood
Oh.
memory, nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? But
That's why he not.
nostalgia
That's
don't.
why you don't. That's why you don't see him promoting the drink that he like to drink no more until he get paid.
Oh, nah, I still got love. No.
Hey.
I still got love for Mountain Dew. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna talk about Mountain Dew because I hope they
He
hear
just
me.
said that there. I'm gonna
I
start
hope
doing
they
like my
hear me.
man Carter Anderson. Woo!
But
Every time you say Mountain Dew, woo!
I will cut up some bologna. Throw that up in the pan with my scrambled eggs, like I'm juice, like I'm still from juice. Gotta get it right, buddy. Gotta get it right. Cook it up. Or
That,
um
Mm.
that
or
was
some
that wasn't
salami.
that wasn't food what he made. I don't know what that was.
I mean, he had it was scrambled egg. It was supposed to be scrambled eggs with bologna, but he added some 40 to it. I don't be adding a 40 to mine. I don't know about that.
That's some drunk people shit right there. I don't
Yeah,
know how you man. I ain't messing with that. But yeah, man, like in Hawaii or in Japan, we got the rice ball wrapped with a little bit of egg. There's a rice ball, then there's egg, and then there's a piece of spam, and then
yeah,
another rice cake, and then you just close that thing together and mush it with a damn piece of
bruh.
seaweed and get that wasubu. Ooh, everybody in Hawaii is just over there going, hey, yeah. Them things are
Now,
good, bro.
I need to learn. I need to learn how to make sticky rice, yo.
Bro, it's not hard. You got to just get a rice cooker.
I mean, listen, bro. You say it's not hard, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to make no sticky rice, yo.
Yo, look, just
YouTube,
don't.
YouTube, my
Just
man.
say that's full instructions, brother, right there.
Hmm.
You can get it. I can't. I don't want to explain it to you, Jay, but I'm gonna go right there with Nate. Go to YouTube. They'll
I mean, I'm
show
gonna go to
you.
YouTube University. I'm gonna learn how to make some sticky rice, yo. I'm
And
gonna make
look, and when
some.
you do,
I'm
you
gonna make
just
some
go ahead and
ghetto.
you get you a little thing and you pat it in your hand like, and then
Yeah.
you put the spam in there and then
Nah,
you
you
put the
know what I'm
rest of
gonna
the
do?
egg.
Nah,
Oh
I'm not putting
yes,
those. I'm
bruh.
not putting spam in there, bro. I'm making ghetto sushi.
You can put what you want in there. You put
I'm
some egg
making
up.
ghetto. Nah, listen, I'm making
What you
ghetto
gonna put in
sushi.
there?
So I'm gonna have some, right? I'm gonna have a sticky rice since I know what sticky rice is good, right? So boom, it's gonna stick together. I'm gonna have the sticky rice on the flat out on the bamboo sheet, right? Then I'm gonna throw in um some salami, right? I'm gonna have some salami on it. Boom. Then
He said
I'm gonna get
salami,
fancy.
salami in his sushi. Go ahead, bro.
I'm saying it's ghetto. I
That's
said ghetto
that's the
sushi.
sushi. There you go.
Ghetto,
There you
ghetto.
go. Mario sushi. There
It's
you
my
go.
version.
Oh, okay.
Ghetto. Then I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in some avocado. You know what I mean? Boom, got the avocado, and that's as far as I got. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything else in there, but so far just avocado, salami, and rice, and I'm just gonna roll it up, and that's the ghetto. That's the hood. I'm not even gonna say ghetto. That's the hood version
Gonna throw a little
of
bit of soy sauce on
California
there.
roll. Put a little sesame seed on top.
Some soy sauce.
Nah, too much sodium, bro. I ain't trying. I ain't
Get the
trying to get
low
the soy
sodium
sauce.
soy sauce, and then you gotta get you some wasabi, bro.
Nah, definitely no wasabi. That ooh,
Come on. Oh my god, bro.
ooh.
Come on. You gotta eat it with the salad with the wasabi, bro.
I'm good.
Clear up everything. Just clear.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
right in heaven. Nigga talking about Jesus. How I get here? All I did was eat
Jesus,
some wasabi.
it would just blow your mind for a second. I
Yeah, I'm
bet
be right.
you'll be singing like that. Oh, I can see clearly now. Wasabi.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm be giving a hug to my grandmothers. Like Grandma, Nana, what's up? How
You'll
I
be
get
good,
here?
man. You'll be all right. You'll
Nope,
be
I
fine.
pass. So since we talking about food, right? And I know this is like the winter season and whatnot. It's fall. We about to go into the cold season, and our time is usually preoccupied with work and everything now because this is the full swing of things. Um, what is your go-to meal when you have to cook but you don't feel like it? So for me, I have several ones, right?
Jay, Jay,
What?
what's your yo, bro? I hate to say it, but we know your struggle meal.
What you? Come on, you ain't gonna do me like.
We know your struggle meal, Jay.
So, all right. So, tell me what my struggle meal is, since you know.
It's a bottle of green Mountain Dew and one of them that cup of ramen noodles.
No, that's a snack, man. I just eat those for
He says
snacks.
it's a snack. Yo, that's incredible, Jay. You call it a snack?
Yeah, those are snacks. Those ain't meals. So, my go-to meal, right, when I'm lazy, um, one of my famous ones. You know what I mean? This is one in the bag, right?
Famous.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Write
I'm gonna
this,
tell you,
write this
I'm
shit
gonna break it
down, Nate.
down.
Here you go. There you
Write
go.
it down, Nate.
Hell with that basted chicken.
And
This is what you
and I'm
need to
gonna tell
do,
you,
Nate, right
I'm gonna
here.
tell you how crazy. I'm gonna
This
tell you how
basted chicken
crazy it
ain't got
is.
nothing
I'm
on
gonna
this
tell you a
right here.
story
Go,
about how
Jay. Let's
crazy
go.
it is, right?
Let's go, Jay. Do it. Do it.
Check peep game. So I'll get some probably most likely Vienna sausages, right? I'm gonna pop the can. I'm gonna drain the juice, right? I'm gonna cut my Vienna sausages up, and I'm gonna be nice with it too. Have the knuckles, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it with the knuckles, so I don't cut myself with the knife, like I'm doing something dope.
Oh, this nigga.
I'm gonna throw
And
that
you
in the
you
pot,
started
right,
off with
Nate?
a Vienna sausage. That's crazy work. That's crazy
Yo, this
work.
is the struggle meal, right?
This
So
is
Nate,
you
then
see, you
I'm gonna
ain't
throw that in the pot.
lying. You struggling.
I'm gonna throw that in the pot, right, Nate? Then I'm gonna add the rice, kid. Gotta add like 2 cups of rice or a cup of rice. Boom. Then it depending on what I got. If I got some beans, I'm gonna throw some maybe some black beans in there, right? You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got no beans, I'm gonna throw a can of corn in the pot. Boom. I'm gonna let that cook up. That's my meal right there. And then if I really want to be fancy, I put a bouillon cube in there. I put like 1 or 2 in there for the flavor. If I want to add color, throw some sazon in there. Come on, bro. You can't tell me nothing. I'm eating good, bro. I'm eating good. I'm eating real good. All right.
That's the struggle.
Yo,
That's the J long struggle meal. Tip
then
of the day.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I cook it all in one pot. Like everything gets cooked together. I'm not
Okay,
wasting
that now
time.
that constitutes a struggle meal. That right there
Yo,
constitutes a struggle meal right there.
oh, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was working overnight security, right? And all I had was a security booth, right? I'm in the booth. All I had was a bathroom. The booth had, a 2-floor booth, so I'll be able to go downstairs, use the bathroom. Upstairs, all I had was a circuit breaker, my little TV sets, monitors, and whatnot, my little laptop. Man, I brought my rice cooker in there, and I cooked me a 1-pot meal with my rice cooker. Had all made. I made that meal plenty of nights in there. And if I was feeling good about myself, you know what I mean, I wouldn't use Vienna sausage. You know what I mean? I would use either, get some steak, get the chopped up steak, throw a little steak up in there, bro. Switch it up. Throw some chicken in there, boil it down, let it get real tender. I put the steak in there first, let it cook down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, throw the rice in there, do
Well,
some
you
fresh
must have
water.
came out of that little room smelling like Chef Boyardee after you was doing all this.
Oh yeah, the guard who relieved me in the morning was like, "Oh, you was cooking in here, bro. I gotta eat. I gotta eat."
Oh my
So
God!
yeah,
Hey, Nate, you struck. You, no, he went. Oh shit! We was about to
Give
go
me,
get you that
give me one.
basic chicken.
This is the last stop. I'm done now. I got to take it out of the oven.
Oh shit!
okay. What about
Well, I
you?
guess all right, all right. Now look,
What's one of your struggle meals?
I started dirty rice, bruh. Now people got variations of this, but I'm telling you, back in the day when I was a single airman, there there's gonna be there's gonna be 3 meals in the house, but this one was the dirty rice was the best one. You had to keep some Uncle Ben's rice in the house. Everything had to be with rice or starch. So you kept some Uncle Ben's rice in the house. At least 4 boxes of rice aroni. You gotta have the rice aroni, bro. And you gotta have at least 2 boxes of the deluxe macaroni and
I ain't never
cheese.
been a fan of rice aroni.
Bruh, what do you mean? If you know how to cook meat, rice aroni is your best friend. Because you can season the meat with the rice aroni mix and cook it in the rice. Oh my God.
Yeah, I ain't
Some of
like the
that stuff
San
will come out.
Francisco treat, bro.
Oh my gosh. Yo,
That wasn't me.
rice aroni was the bomb of dingly lingling. That was it. And then, but here's it. Here's the real like struggle meal. You cook a pot of Uncle Ben's white rice, right? You cook that up. Then in the second pot, you go get you some ground beef. And you just cook up amount of ground beef, whatever you like. Maybe it's a half a pound, maybe it's a quarter pound, but you ground it up, cook it up. Then you throw in a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper and some Lowry seasoned salt. Throw that in there, cook it up in your meat. Throw that in there with the rice. Then right behind that, take the other pan, scramble you up an egg. Mm, that's more protein for you. Scramble up your egg, 2 to be exact. Take that, throw that in the rice and the meat, stir that up in the pot. I'm like you, Jay. I like vegetables. I might go find me some corn, can of corn. Drain that corn, put it in the pot, cook it up real good for about 10 minutes. Boom, hot corn, drain it out. Pour that in there with the rice and the meat and the egg. Mix it up. Struggle meal. Make one for dinner and then leave some in the morning for you to get up to go to work with. There you go. That's a struggle
Yo,
meal.
you made mad dishes, bro.
That's the hey, and the one that I like now is almost the same. Just make a pot of rice. Go get you an egg. Go get you some breakfast sausage. Some of them little brownies, them little sausages. Cook them up in the microwave or in the pan. Cut them up. Take a teaspoon or so of butter. Throw that in a frying pan. Get you some seasoning, some salt, some pepper, and some garlic. Throw that in there.
Yo, Nate, I'm be
Get you
making
three
mad dishes.
eggs. Get you 3 eggs. Wham! Throw them 3 eggs in there. Throw the sausage in there with the eggs. Scramble it up. Get you a pot of rice. Get you a bowl of rice. Get you some shredded cheese. Put the cheese over top of the rice. Cook and scramble up your eggs and sausage. Throw that right on top. Bruh, you'll be set. Hey, Nate, you should try that before you go to work, bro. I'm telling you, you be like,
Nate,
I'm
don't do
good.
that. You gonna have a whole kitchen full of dishes.
No, you won't. You don't go. You only need, bro. You only need 2 pans. Actually, you don't even need 2 pans. You need 1 pan.
That's a lot. You said you making mad meals, bro.
But hey, 10-minute meals. Pow, pow, pow. You walking out of there full. You gonna be good.
Yeah. See, what
Telling
about you,
you.
Nate? Man, what's your go-to meal if you got to cook but you don't feel like it, or a
So,
struggle meal?
oh, if I gotta cook, I was thinking if I didn't have to cook, it's easy. I'm gonna make me a sandwich. Um,
Nate,
Now, wait,
what
hold
kind
up.
of sandwich?
Wait. Not what kind of sandwich, right? Are you putting condiments on your sandwich, or are you just gonna get some bread, get some ham, some cheese, and that's it, yo? I'm just gonna eat me a sandwich.
Excuse me.
Now, if
Bless
anything, I
you.
do. If anything, besides turkey, I do pastrami. I'm not a ham type person.
Well, I'm just saying
Um,
in general. So let's say you
oh
put
no, we putting the mayonnaise and the black pepper on it and stuff like that. We putting that on there.
see,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I love it when my shorty make me a sandwich because she be hooking it up. I get the lettuce, I get the oil, the vinegar, the
You ain't
salt, the
struggling if your
pepper.
shorty making it for you. You
I
ain't
get the
struggling.
wait, hold on,
This
listen,
a
because
struggle
I'm gonna
meal.
tell
We
you
ain't
what
talking
I
about
do.
your shorty making meal. We
Wait,
talking about struggling.
Can you let me finish, bro? Let me cook. Let me build up. Let me cook.
I ain't even
Right?
finished.
My bad, Nate. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut
No,
up.
no,
You're
you go
right,
ahead, Jay.
Nate.
You said you already got it in your head. You already got the thought, Jay. Go ahead.
So and then I get like a little pickle on the side, some little sliced pickle. Life is good. When I make a sandwich, and it's just for me, yeah, I'm gonna get the salami. I'm gonna get the
Get the
Swiss
salami
cheese.
in there.
I'm gonna get 2 pieces of bread, and that's it.
Damn, Jay, you really struggling.
See
That's
nowadays, I buy the hero type bread, the time bread or whatever it is. I buy those because they only like $1.50, depending on where you get them from, $1.50 or something like that. I get that and I cut apart how much I want to make, put the rest in the freezer or whatever, preserve it or whatever, and then I'll just make my sandwich or whatever. I sometimes, if they got too much bread in it, I'll take some of the bread out of it on the inside, so it's not too much bread. But as far as struggle to me, honestly, I guess my mom would joke and say that's a struggle meal. Like I might got some pasta noodles in there, and that might be, and this is a lot of times during my days when I was really
boy, Nate.
financially
Tell me.
struggling. I would just boil that, put some Cajun seasoning on it, call it a day.
Oh, you
But
throw no butter in it, Nate?
I was out of butter. My work, but my worst struggle meal, my worst struggle meal, honestly, this was my early 20s when I got my first apartment. Hot sauce sandwiches.
No.
I'm dead
Half a
serious.
loaf. Half a loaf.
No, not a whole half a loaf. Just like get a slice, throw some hot sauce on it, or dip it in the hot sauce, and here you go. You know, and you know how we are as times
Struggling,
too. You ain't trying to ask nobody for nothing. Hey, look,
struggling. I hear you.
payday isn't like 2 days, 2.5 days. I'll be all right.
Nate,
It's true.
I can relate, but I don't do hot sauce. It be butter. It be butter on the bread, man. Butter on bread, bro.
If ain't no butter. It's either hot sauce or it's barbecue sauce. Whichever one is in there.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. It gotta be butter, or it's just gonna be straight bread. Just bread and water. Raw dog in life, yo. Pause. Struggling. Trying to make something happen.
Nice
But
to dip the damn.
yeah, Nate,
Barbecue
that
sauce,
was real.
motherfucker.
Nate, I had to shut up on that one.
Word, I'm over here looking at it. I'm just trying to see it in my past. I can see it. Damn.
I felt that, man. Like the hot sauce and bread, son. Like
Just remember this. Look. That's how you had the bread. Ooh,
Got the nerve to try to fold the little slice, make it look like something.
that's
they just
deep, yo. I had to hold my eyeball. I was thinking too hard. I see that too easily. God damn, that's crazy. I'm with Jay though. It got to be with butter. If it has some butter on it, it's okay.
we pray for that.
Ooh,
Yeah, you know, when you get older, you know, when you first start being more responsible, you get better at knowing what you need to keep in the house. You know.
yeah, that's true. There you go, Nate. You get a better sense of your surroundings and what you need to have. There got to be one jar of peanut butter jelly somewhere.
Now, speaking of getting older, what is something that you used to eat that you can't anymore?
For me, it's crab legs. I'm sure I showed y'all
Hey,
last week. Yeah, crab legs, bruh.
word. Dang,
I'm not doing crab legs like that no more.
why not?
Cause I can't eat. I don't know, bro. I just can't put them down like I used to. I just think I'm lazy now. I just don't feel like breaking and cracking in the crack. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be pulling it out. Only thing I get is about that much meat. Nah, I don't need that.
Okay, so you can still eat them. You just don't want to because it's too much work.
Nah, I mean I could, but I really don't. I don't even put in the work to do it. You know, nah.
Okay. Excuse me, real fast. Nate, what about you, man? What is something that you used to eat but you can't eat anymore, yo?
I ain't gonna say can't, but I know it's stuff that I just don't eat anymore. Whether it's small to like, it could be grits, it could be English muffins. I used to go through the whole thing of English muffins when I was younger.
Man, I
Cereal.
can't.
I don't even eat cereal like that. The only reason I used to eat cereal, honestly, about 2 years ago, was because me and my sister was roommates, and she had cereal for the kids. That's the only time I ate it. Other than that, I don't even buy milk. I don't even buy milk no more.
That's what I'm talking about, Nate. I'm not a milk. I can't do milk, so I don't have. I would back in the day, I would kill all the kind of cereals, but I don't even eat. I don't eat cookies no more because I don't eat milk.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
I have to say I agree with that. Yeah, I don't eat
before
milk would be something, but I don't eat cereal, nor do I eat like
before I
cookies.
comment on Nate just not eating drinking milk, which I think is crazy, but I gotta do what I do, yo. I really miss you, Mandy. When are you coming on the show? You know we miss you, yo. I really miss you, Mandy. We
Hey, you gotta
need
put your
you
hands
on the
up, Nate, when he
show.
starts singing and shit. You know,
You
just throw
know.
your hands up. You don't ask no questions. Just when he says, "I gotta do this," just
Yeah, I gotta
just
do it. I gotta do it. That's our number one fan right
yeah.
there, Mandy.
Monday,
Mandy. Yo,
East Coast to
Nate,
West Coast. Yo,
you
yo.
know
but
he on. Listen, she all the way in the real West Coast. You in the fake West Coast. You in the beginning of the West Coast.
I'm in the
She deep in the
South,
West.
man. I'm in the South.
No, you're not. I'm in the South. You're in the West Coast.
You're in the
You in
Southeast.
North, you
You're in
in
the
North,
Southeast.
you in North
And where
Carolina.
you at?
You ain't nowhere
I'm in the
And where you
South.
at?
South. I'm in
The South.
Texas.
That's the West Coast, baby.
I am not on Pacific time, man. I am not on Pacific time. I'm not even
Nah,
on
we
mountain. I'm not even on mountain time.
You on Central Time, huh? Tell him,
Right.
tell him, Nate.
Now
I'm
if I
one
lived in
hour
Arizona,
behind us. You just
right,
one
if I lived
hour
in Arizona,
behind us, right?
right, if I lived in Arizona, maybe you could say that. Maybe if I was living in New Mexico, maybe I might give you a pass, but I
Over
ain't
there
giving you
by
no
the
pass.
Rio, over there by the Rio
yeah,
Grande, huh? That's why I
whatever.
say, Nate. Yeah, you ain't
They
over those.
call that region in what? Midwest, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
West, West,
Midwest.
West,
They call that shit Bible Belt.
West.
Is Chicago the West Coast?
Now, see, we're not talking about Chicago because you don't live in Chicago. We're talking about where you live at.
Well, it's part of the Midwest, just up north.
We're not talking about Chicago. I don't know why you brought up Chicago.
Here you go.
Hey, I don't know if Mandy just got on the show, but if she's listening and watching, yo, Mandy, send in the comments. Struggle meal, Mandy. What you struggling? What you gonna have as a struggle meal out there at home, Mandy? Yo, you got this ought to be some good stuff when she types this in the chat.
And Mandy, I know you're a big Prince fan, so that's why I changed the color to the banner
Oh yeah,
purple.
look at the banners. Yeah, look at the banners, man. Yeah, he
I
the
did that. I did
the
that for you,
executive
Mandy.
producer. Yeah, if you all don't know, Mandy's our executive producer, quote unquote. She comes in, gives us some ideas for the show. Then we look,
But
and then she comes, and then she comes in and allows Jay to sing his
of
theme
course.
song. So that's
Now
cool
for
shit. You
me,
know what I'm saying?
the meal. Well, I guess something that I can't eat anymore that I used to love to eat or wish I could eat. Yeah, it's candy. I wish
Yeah,
I could still eat candy, bro. I cannot
What do
eat,
you mean? What do you mean you can't eat candy?
man.
I'm with him
Yo,
on that. I'm with him on that.
I can't eat like hard candy like my Twizzlers and the Skittles, the M&Ms
That
with the
ain't
peanuts
hard.
in
That
it and
ain't
stuff like that.
hard. Why you can't eat no
Like,
peanuts?
nah,
You don't like
I'm not.
Snickers?
I love Snickers, yo, but the
You can't
peanuts
eat a Snicker?
get all stuck in my teeth, man, and the Mr. Good bars and stuff, man. Man, I'm good, bro. My teeth be.
Jay, you denying gummy bears, Jay?
I didn't say gummy bears. That's not hard candy, huh?
But but you named Starburst and Twizzlers
I didn't
and
say nothing about
Skittles.
Starburst. I
So
said
what
Okay,
Uncle trying to
Skittles.
you said Skittles, and Twizzlers. What's hard about a Twizzler?
well, I'm trying to say like a hurricane, you mean like Jolly Rancher.
That's a hard candy.
Who chews Jolly Ranchers, yo? That
Yeah,
if
it
you
sounds like
chewing
you
Jolly
choose it.
Ranchers,
It
you
sounds like you
crazy,
choose it. You
yo,
chew a
bruh,
Jolly Rancher.
bruh.
You said
If somebody
hard candy.
out here,
I'm like that.
yo,
You Twizzler ain't nowhere near hard.
cause you know why, cause you chew Jolly Ranchers and you chew Jawbreakers like it's bubble gum.
I don't chew. I suck on Jolly Ranchers. You just let them sit in your mouth. That's a Jolly Rancher.
Pause.
How you pause? Okay, I
Pause.
hear you.
Pause. Stop. Stop. Stop right
I
now.
was trying to let it. I was trying to let him slide. So I
See,
wasn't even.
I
Nate,
thought you was
you
gonna
wrong for
let me
that.
go. Hey
No,
Nate,
I
I saw your
wasn't. I
face, Nate.
couldn't.
I thank you.
I
I
couldn't.
appreciate you for being so cordial about trying to hold that thought. You know,
I wasn't until he said pause.
Jay asked to spasm. He like, no, ah.
Because it sounds crazy. Yes. I'm having convulsions over here because you just diabolical. I just leave it in my mouth and I just let it just come on, bro. You was sounding crazy, huh?
Man, yo.
Like,
Hey, if I'm disclaiming anything, I'm telling y'all, hey, it ain't that bad, bro. We don't have to pause on everything. Fried tortilla and catch up. No, that sounds so homey.
yo,
That's homey right there.
Mandy,
Fried tortilla and egg with ketchup. See, Mexican, man.
Mandy,
That's
that's real.
homey.
Like
That's struggle.
that's the big homie struggle.
That's the big homie struggle right there, yo. And she
Like
be rolling
if
it
the
up in there and dipping it
if
in
the
the. She's
world
already
if
told me
the,
she dipping
so
in the ketchup. She
so
dipping in the
is you
ketchup.
using ketchup is because you don't have no more salsa, or is it because you using ketchup because you like ketchup? You appreciate the purple? You know, I got you, man. I gotta look out for you. You know what I'm saying? You are number one fan. You know, and as Unc says, he puts the air quotes executive producer. I would have used two hands, but I'm eating some chips right now.
What? That's right.
See, I told you, man. The Unc is crazy. He be chewing Jolly Ranchers.
Nobody chew. Look, she know better than you. We don't. There's no Jolly Ranchers. Who chews
You,
on a Jolly Rancher, yo? Nobody
you,
bites a
Unc.
Jolly Rancher.
You just said you did because when you was like, yo, hard
No,
candy,
no,
I chew
no.
Jolly
Don't be putting
Ranchers.
words in my mouth. Don't be putting words in my mouth. Only thing I chew on are gummy bears. And actually lifesaver gummies. God, them things are good too. Woo!
Nate, you heard him
Those are
say he
good.
chew he chew Jolly Ranchers, right?
I did not say I chew Jolly Ranchers, bruh. You're not gonna make me say pause this time. You trying to pause me. I see what you're trying to do, for you ain't gonna get it.
No, I'm not.
You trying. You
No,
trying,
I'm not.
Jay. You are.
Listen,
You trying
unlike
to say
some
pause.
people, I don't appreciate your pause worthy moments.
No,
I don't appreciate them.
Pause worthy moment.
pause worthy too. That's jacked up. That's bad business, bruh.
No, what you be saying be bad business. I'm trying to save you, bruh.
I'm not saying anything wild. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna repeat it. But you,
I was gonna say it again. I say suck on some candy. You're gonna be like, pause.
nah. You
Oh, you
good?
said suck it. I suck on. I put it in my mouth, right, Jay? There it is.
Yo, hey, Paul, bruh.
See?
Come on, man. Help with me. Help you.
Come
You
on,
got to
bro.
do.
How you gonna enjoy your candy, Joy? How you gonna enjoy the candy, Jay? How you gonna enjoy the candy? And then Mandy
How I'm
said
gonna
no
enjoy.
salsa, no salsa,
Okay,
straight
how I'm
ketchup,
gonna enjoy the
baby,
candy?
straight ketchup.
I'm gonna unwrap the candy, right? I'm gonna
Ooh.
put it in my mouth, and I'm gonna let the saliva.
Pause, pause, pause.
I said, don't listen to what I'm
And
saying.
then you gonna
You just trying to say
put
pause
it
to
in
say
your
pause,
mouth.
I said I'm gonna
Say it
Oh
put the
again,
wow.
Jay. You
candy.
said it just like that too. You said put it in your mouth.
I definitely didn't say that. So you just trying to get back because what you said was diabolical, and Nate
Nate,
was like,
he said I'm gonna put
He
it
hit
in
you
my
with the
mouth.
Akinelli.
I know. I mean, Nate. That's why. That's why he had his head down when that's why you had your head down when he was talking about what he was talking about because he was
Who was
crazy.
talking about what?
You. That's why Nate was like, oh man.
Nate didn't look
Nate
down.
was
Nate was
sweating.
looking at. He was looking for the next subject.
I'm just glancing at the game a little bit on the side.
Don't even look at that game. That game is ridiculous right now.
Who's playing?
Cowboys and the Cardinals,
Oh, so the Cowboys is losing.
obviously.
So since we have our number one supporter, our number one fan on right now, viewing us, watching us, because we are on TV right now. We on her TV,
TV.
West Coast.
Ooh.
Mandy, what size television you got? Because in my mind, it's 75 inches. You got a 75-inch television, and that's what I'm on right now. If it's not 75 inches, you can let me know if it's not 75-inch television, but whatever it is, in my mind, it's 75, it's a 75-inch TV, yo. All right. But since we got you here, fellas, when there's a woman with you, do you insist on opening doors for them? Don't everybody get quiet.
I just waiting to see who's gonna go first. I would like to hear you younger guys' impression of this one.
I mean, that's how I was raised. You open the door for them when you go to sit. Like if you're going out to dinner, you open the door. You pull the chair back from 'em, let them get down and sit in the seat. You open the door for them when they get in the car. You know, I mean, the little things. Even if you with your woman, you never let her pump her own gas. Um, if it's raining, you know, you give your jacket up for her.
Or
That's why we
you
make sure we.
present, or
That's
you
why we make
carry
sure
the
we keep.
umbrella, or you
That's why
carry
we
the
make sure we keep
umbrella, right?
umbrellas in the car now.
Yeah,
Right. That's why
yeah,
we make
yeah,
sure we keep
yeah.
umbrellas in the car. Um, you know, those are just basic things. You know, like I know some people don't nowadays. They're like, oh, I ain't doing it if she ain't doing this, if she ain't doing that. That's just basic things. Male chivalry is not even really, I want to say, dead. It's just it all depends on the individual. Like I and I really don't want to tell this story because I usually like to keep my stories to myself. But it was one time I was in Brooklyn visiting, and this is after I moved to Maryland. And I was back home visiting. It was a little nippy outside. I'm husky, so I stay warm a little bit. I saw this girl walking by. She had a little strap. She had a little top, but it was kind of like a thin strap. What's happening?
Huh?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go upstairs and grab some water. You know something?
Just some more water. Put some ice in there.
So when I honestly went up to her. She thought I was trying to talk to her, but I really just gave her my jacket and let her have it. I don't even know the girl. Like, one, the jacket wasn't fitting me no more. Really, it was kind of coming up, rising up on me. So I was like, yeah, I can't. I gave it to her. She wanted to give me her number after that, but I was like, nah, that's cool. I said, as long as you warm, because I don't know how far you got to walk, and because I was waiting for the bus, and that was it.
Damn. You was Prince Charming. She didn't even know that shit.
Of course, all the homies got on me. You ain't get her number, and you gave your jacket away. I'm like, man, sometimes in life, it ain't always about what you can get back from it. Sometimes
Right.
Now,
it's
did you start
sometimes
singing
it's nice
Boys
to
to
do
Men
good deeds.
after you
Wait,
gave up
I
your
what?
hope she's
jacket? Did you sing
watching. I
Boys to
hope
Men?
that chick is watching. I hope she knows that you gave up all that for her and you weren't looking for that. And now
That's what I'm
you
talking
know that.
about. That's what I'm talking about, son. 75 inches, son. We on a big screen, baby. Mama, I made
He
it.
said life size. He said life size. And she just said your head is big. That's all she said.
You just hating because I got hair. Look at the hang time. Matter of fact, this right now is going halfway across Mandy's screen right now. Look at this. This is
Oh,
halfway across 75-inch screen.
you're a lot. Yeah, that's good. You do. You got the biggest part of the screen. You're right.
So if you to take her TV and stand it up vertically, and you stood next to it, it'd be taller than you.
Damn, Sean. He called you short.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He
see,
called you short,
we
son.
start when
He
we start
called you
our
short.
Patreon account, right? You
He
guys
just
have to
gonna cut.
join so you get the
He
behind the
just gonna
scenes
cut niggas off.
stuff.
He just gonna cut it off.
When the show first started, right? Nate came on and he had a bacon fried collar on, right? His t-shirt looked like like it was fried bacon. You know what fried bacon looked like, right? His t-shirt collar was all folded up like this, right? I'm
Jay
like, yo,
is the
Nate.
saltiest
I'm like,
nigga
yo, Nate,
in
this Monday
podcast
night,
land.
bro. We get fancy on Unc shirt, on Unc show. You know what I'm saying? Get fly. Nate was like, nah, I'm good. All of a sudden, Nate's screen went blank. He come back with a freshly pressed polo, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, I Febreze and put cologne on it, you know what I'm saying? I had to, in case somebody smell us.
Wow,
You know what I mean? So
wow.
I don't know why Nate keeps throwing
Wow.
shots at me. I've been minding my business all night long. Shoot,
You
I'm
got the
talking about
clean.
he see
Hey, hey,
Cali
hey,
Ring.
hey, flex the clean, flex the green, the red hoodie, Jay. You got to flex. Yo, pop that pow. Look at, hey Nate. I didn't see the bacon fried collar. Damn, that was deep.
Hey,
He
you
said
know,
that.
how
Yo,
he
that
is.
was crazy. He said
Oh,
bacon fried.
whoa.
You
That
know,
was
you know,
crazy.
Jay tell Fat Joe type stories. You know,
Wait, whoa. That had nothing to do about your weight. It had everything to do about your collar looking mad wrinkled, bro. How
I
y'all
didn't say anything about your weight. I said that he was talking
exactly?
about your bacon fried collar.
I'm talking about the collar, Nate.
and I'm just talking about how you tell the story, how you sensationalize the hell out of the story.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was. I almost believed it. I
I know
didn't
I
see the
have my
bacon collar,
I
but it
know I have
sounded
my
pretty
Fat
good.
Joe esque when I tell stories and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
I
yeah. Oh
sprinkle a little
yeah.
bit on it. I highlight it. I got to make it sound a little bit better, but it's the truth though. Did you not have
Yo.
on a t? Did you not have on a t-shirt?
Of course I did.
True or untrue? Did you
Of course
not
I
turn
did.
your camera off? And then when you reappeared, you had on a polo.
Yeah, but you
True or
just skipped
untrue?
over a whole important part of that whole conversation. You said he had a bacon fried collar.
Right.
Um, I'm just saying. I had a
I
dramatic
know that's what
effect.
you do when you just saying. You really
It was
are just saying. You can't be giving him the you yeah damn you gave him the bacon fried. That was a pretty
wait.
clean line
So
note. I like that. The
I'm
bacon
thank you,
fried
thank you.
collar. That was pretty.
Listen,
That's
you
pretty
gotta
crispy. I
understand.
understand that.
I wasn't
Crazy shit.
always I wasn't the always the biggest fish in the pond, son. My jokes
No,
had to
cause you
get me
get
through
yeah.
life.
That's why this is where this all originated from. Cause he was talking about your monkey ass being shorter than the 75-inch television.
Exactly. He could have left me alone. He threw that jab in at me. I was minding my business. Oh, all right, cool. I'm
Damn, you
short.
see, he's salty, Nate. Jay get offended. Don't be talking about he ain't bigger than 75.
Now I'm just saying it's okay. I could be short though. I could just throw some jabs. I throw a joke back. I'm good with mine. I'm quick.
Damn.
I'm witty. So
Don't be looking at him on the iPhone, y'all. He ain't gonna like that. He only 13 inches on your iPhone. Jay want to be on the big screen TV. He like big screen
you
TV.
see
Jay
this?
like 75 and bigger.
Listen, I just want to be on TV. We on TV,
But
bro.
we on
I'm trying to
TV.
get the show. I'm trying to get the show on TV. Y'all be
Hey,
live.
hey, hey, shout out. Hey, if there's people there, to shout out to the peoples with Mandy. Just give 'em, just shout out to that LA crew that we got. I was trying to
Word.
reach out to my Facebook
Um,
people. Pretty soon we gonna be out there in all them areas, y'all. We coming.
yo, I don't know how we got off topic, but this is what the man cave do. We run off topics and whatnot
It's
on
it's
this
it's a sign
platform.
thing. There you go.
Um, but Nate, now I totally agree with you though. I'm like you. If a lady's with me, I'm definitely gonna be opening some doors. You know what I'm saying? Being respectful, being mindful. My mother raised me right. Um, it truly, it truly grinds my gears, yo. When I see a woman pumping gas and there's an able-bodied man sitting in the car or able-bodied male sitting in the car, yo, that bothers me tremendously. Like, bro, just get out and pump gas. Like, I guess because we grew up in an era where people would get robbed at gas station kind of frequently, or women used to be at, the frequent place of attack for women. Uh,
I want to ask you, Joe. Let me ask you something, no, Jay. Let me ask you, and Nate,
oh,
you chime in too.
I was about to
Nate,
add to what Jay said, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, Jay, how often are you seeing that? I mean, let's be. I feel you on the whole on
I
what you
said
just
we
said.
grew up in
I
that
know.
era
I feel you. I
from like
feel
back in the
you. No,
day.
no, 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 no. I feel you. I got you. I'm with you with that. I think that is pretty crusty. But are you seeing that more often? Are you really seeing that play right there as often as anything?
We
Yo,
never get
who's
away
showing?
Oh,
from
Who
what?
that black motherfucker in there?
What up,
Troy.
chef?
Oh, that's the chef. What it is, Troy?
What am I seeing?
Oh, you don't
Women,
want to talk to nobody?
women having to pump their own gas.
Nobody don't want to talk? Fuck, hey, they invite a motherfucker to the show and then he don't want to talk to you and shit. What the hell?
Ooh, what's good?
Oh, what up? I hear him now. Okay, damn, bro.
I was just like,
You look like the
yo,
black muted
you
motherfucker.
sounded really offended right there for a moment. Like, you don't want to say what's up back, bro? Like, you just gonna come on air and not say nothing? That's what
I
you
just want,
doing?
I just want to see what my dudes are doing.
Yo, boy, we in here. Yo, hey, Troy, you see the question on the board, bruh, about opening doors and things for a woman. How you feel about that?
I don't assist. If it just happens, it happens. Sure.
Oh, see, Troy
Rude
ain't with
boy,
that
top
ugly
shotter.
here. Rude boy.
And
Yes,
not
yeah,
open
yeah.
door for no one, man.
No, yeah.
Uh,
The
I
door
mean,
better open for me.
if I'm going to a store and there's somebody coming, yeah, hold the door open.
All right, yo. So, but if
And
the
if they don't
lady
say
is
thank you, I'm gonna be like, yo, rewind.
Oh no. He's not talking about a
He
stranger.
said
He's talking
rewind.
about
Now you
nah,
talking about with
he's
your
not
lady,
talking
like
about a
you with your
stranger. He's
lady.
talking about
Troy,
if you
you
with your
grabbing them?
lady.
Are you grabbing them by the collar and bringing them back out the door?
Wait,
Troy?
when there are
Are you,
women with you, do you insist on opening doors for them?
she's
Oh
with you,
yeah,
Troy.
okay. If they're with me, yeah.
If she's with you, yeah.
Mm.
You know
But
what?
the
I'll add to what Jay was saying. Uncle, what you was asking. What I have noticed, and it's funny because it happened to me and my cousin out here too. The dudes let the girls pump gas as long as there's no other dudes around. Then when they see some dudes pull up, now they want to get out the car. So when the time you come out the store, now they standing there hugging up all on them, want to act like they want to help pump the gas now.
It still ain't touched the damn nozzle. He just standing there holding her ass while she doing it, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. But
Oh,
trying to
these
basically claim,
motherfuckers
they
is
insecure or
bullshit.
whatever.
Mm. Weird.
These motherfuckers, I don't
Right,
understand
very
some of these
weird.
weird motherfuckers. Yeah. I be
She got
hey, look, I'm gonna say this. When I go somewhere with a woman, I announce that shit immediately. I say, hey, look, when y'all walking with me, you better not touch that door. I'm opening the door. I'm gonna let y'all in. And they be looking at me saying, hey, you touch that door, we not going in together. And I
be
say,
like, you
I'll
I
go
see
be,
my
that
I
far.
man,
announce
that's
it.
the
I
case.
announce it. I like don't open that door in front of me. I'm supposed to open the door for you. That's just how it's supposed to be. So
Unc said I used to be SWAT, CIA,
But who
Navy
should you be
SEAL,
going out with?
all
Are
them
you a
army
pimp,
men.
Unc?
I try to be Troy. I
Oh,
mean,
'cause I'm like,
honestly, that
'cause I'm
gives
like, wait. I'm
that
like,
gives some
this
that
nigga's.
give off good vibes when you do it. You tell before you go anywhere. Hey, while y'all tripping, I'm gonna open the door for y'all. I'm gonna get y'all out of the car. I'm gonna open the door if we go into the building or
Well, 'cause
whatever
I'm
it
like,
is.
yo, I'm like, yo, you married? Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, what up, young king?
You can't hear. I got the earphones. Troy
What
said
up,
that's
man?
Oh,
Troy down there, the dark one. He said, "What up, young king?"
What's good with y'all,
yeah,
And
dark
then
one.
Nate,
Fuck you, nigga.
the dark motherfucker in the corner, right there. And
man?
then
It's dark.
Nate and Jay said, "What up?" when you first walked in, but since you can't hear them,
Oh, I
then
had my bad. What's good with y'all?
Ain't much. We just being old man. That's all.
everybody just said being old men. That's all. I don't really look. That means I got to turn everything off so you can hear it. Go away. He was just bringing me some cold water. You know what I'm saying? That cool, refreshing drink.
Now, ask Vince. Ask Vince, did he drop the ice cube on the floor like in Friday and put it back in your cup?
Wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Wait. If you don't know that answer, Jay, if you don't know that answer, Jay, you don't want that answer answered. I live with him. I know.
I'm
I,
just saying.
I already
Did
know, bruh.
he drop the ice cube, look at it and be like,
He believe in the 5 second rule too, yo, bruh. Dad don't
all
care.
right. So the next question is, did he take a sip out your water before he gave it to you?
Nah, but if it was a soda, he would.
I believe that.
If it was a Coke or Seven or a Fanta, some Fanta Orange, it's yo, bro. You know how you get the whole top? It'd be like right. It's supposed to be right there, yo. It'd be like down here when you get it. And you be looking at it. Why my soda so light? It wasn't a lot in the bottle, Dad. Some
Yo,
bullshit
I'm
like
laughing
that.
for two reasons. One, because I used to do that to my mother, and two, because my son does that to me.
It's a given, yo. It's a given. You got to get it done to you.
Yeah,
And
I remember
like I
one
said, in
time.
the ice thing, I see him doing upstairs when we sitting down for dinner. I'm like, oh wow, this nigga right here, yo. He just dropped it. And then or he'll leave the ice there, yo. I got 5 pieces of ice. He got one. He let the motherfucker fall, and then he just closed the drawer. Like I didn't hear nothing. What? It's like half the box fell. Go over there. You're on the whole ice. You're on the whole ice skating plank. What the hell?
Oh man, yeah, you got my stomach hurting, yo.
It is what it is, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean, I
I'm
can
just
see it.
saying.
I can definitely see it happening, man.
Wild business, so.
Oh,
Wow.
so last question of the night before we get up out of here, right? I guess Nate disappeared because That's what he
He in
do.
there
He
basting the chicken. Yo, Troy. He in there cooking the chicken without no guidance.
yeah, he talking about basting the chicken. He gotta
He
flip
needs some
it,
help.
turn it over. I don't know. He said he's
Nate gotta
struggling.
leave. He don't want nobody. He don't want none of us to see him burning that shit up. That's why he keep
Wait,
turning
they
off the
cooking
heat.
chicken?
He
He
basted.
trying.
He said he was in there basting it just a minute ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Right there. Right there. Like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, don't come
Like,
back
no, no,
like
no,
his finger looking good. Stop
oh,
that, Nate. It ain't finger looking good.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
be your own people always hating.
yeah. I was just explaining the story. You was in there basting the chicken.
I know chicken done. We've been done.
Yeah, you don't see his lips, nigga?
I heard a smacking her try.
I just wanted to try a piece. I ain't
It's
had
so
nothing since
good.
about 12 o'clock.
oh man.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh,
And we on where you on fallback time now? Daylight savings. Like, save that chicken time. That's what it is.
Shit.
did daylight savings time happen in the West Coast?
They don't have it on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
They already 3 hours behind what they need it for.
True.
You see that, Nate? And you be talking about me. Unc be chiming in, throwing little jabs in, yo.
I'm not on the West Coast. That's what I'm saying.
Nate said he didn't need that hour.
You in the West Coast, bro.
Nate said
All
he
right,
didn't
whatever.
need that
Jack.
hour.
All I'm saying is 3 of us are in the same time zone. 1 of us isn't.
Nigga, what juice was that? From Aldi?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You asking too many
See,
questions.
that's why I asked.
You said from Audi?
Hmm.
I'm trying to get a Mountain Dew sponsorship, so we can't be talking about what other beverages I'm drinking.
No, I want to know what that was, man.
I'll tell you later. I can't tell
Hawaiian
you right
punch.
now.
It was a Hawaiian punch, Troy.
It was a punch, but from where? It looked like it was from Aldi.
Nah, it's not from Aldi.
Giant.
I got it from Food Lion.
I was about to say
See,
Food Lion.
you got the Food Line brand. I don't even know what Food Line is, but it was a Food Line
Food
brand.
line
Oh,
is a
nah,
good.
Food
We know
Lion
what it
is
is, Jay. We know what
Food
it
Lion
is,
is
Jay.
down south Pathmark.
It's up here. It's up here. It's here
Yeah,
too.
just like when you go to ShopRite, they have their own brand. You know what I mean?
What's the ShopRite
Oh,
brand?
nah,
What's the ShopRite
this
brand?
is definitely not Food Lion brand.
Oh, so he
I mean,
ain't
I'll
giving
tell you
no
later. I just
names.
can't.
This is-
I can't promote it right now because I'm trying to get that Mountain Dew sponsorship. Mountain Dew. Dew. Bless
Bless
you,
you.
Unc.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, you heard what Uncle said? He said Lion.
All right.
So let me ask y'all, yo, do you think what is better, traditional school versus homeschooling? Which is better for you think it's better for children?
If you asking me first, I'm telling you, I'd rather went with traditional schooling, but I'm kind of mad because we don't have a system that no longer allows educators to be educators. So if you know how to teach and you can homeschool and you got kids, I think it's best for them. But I would have went with I would rather it had traditional schooling than homeschooling.
I'm gonna say traditional. You know why? Because I went through COVID. I don't want that shit.
Exactly, Troy. Good answer.
I do not want to do that shit again ever
Yes,
in life.
it's not. It's not. Yeah,
You niggas go to school. You niggas is trained to teach our kids. Teach my fucking kid, bro.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. Not We're not saying homeschooling. I mean like real homeschooling, not that COVID homeschooling, which was patchwork put together.
nah, bro. It's not.
Um,
Do you think it's
Man, it's the
different?
same
It's not
bullshit,
any
nigga. Take my
different. It's
kid,
the
nah,
bro.
no,
same bullshit. Yeah, go, Troy. Get him.
no, it's
Get
not
him,
because I
Troy.
know.
Get him, Troy.
Listen, I know a sister. I know a kid who goes to homeschool. Right, he does homeschooling. The way it's set up, it's not set up the way it was during COVID. You log on now for teams, and you got to do this and you got to do that. That was patchwork. That was put together due to a situation. His homeschooling routine is sort of like you know how kids have how adults have online colleges. So he has his coursework that he has to complete within a certain time frame, and he has to do certain coursework and stuff. I look at it as in this particular situation, his family is better off educating him because they could do more for him. As far as if they're learning about, let's just say in history class, they're learning about the Civil War, something like that. He can learn it through his textbook, and then they could physically take him to a Civil War museum and stuff like that. The way this kid is actually learning more, to where, like you said, in traditional schooling, teachers are put in with restrictions and can't teach. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
ask, but okay,
Number one,
hey
most
Jay,
parents don't got time to do that shit because they're
yeah,
actually got work to do. They got to work, right?
it's a
Number
timing
two,
thing.
number
Yeah,
two, the kid has no social skills now.
Well,
I
He don't
agree.
know how to talk to people.
I'm
He
saying
don't know. He
I'm a
don't know how to
nodding
be
with him.
around.
I'm
He don't know
nodding
how to
with
be
him.
around other kids. He don't know what to
okay.
do.
So who's
So
I
you
to
find
know.
say?
that to be the
So
biggest
Wait, wait.
issue
so you
with
know what that leads
homeschooling.
to later
That
on. That leads to him. You know, he gonna be like 40 years old, still a virgin.
So let me
we're gonna
ask.
no
So
people will laugh,
wait, hold on.
but that
Wait,
thought was
I'm gonna
there.
talk.
People will laugh at that, but Troy, I agree with you.
But what
You're
about?
creating you're creating
But hold
introvertedness
on.
in
We
that
still
too.
have YMCA's. We have rec centers. They can join a sports team. They can do other activities with
Well, like,
children
do you hear
every
what
day.
you're saying? You're talking as if you're retired, bro. As like if you don't got no fucking job, my nigga. Who has
Um,
time to do that? Working.
I know people. I know a few
You
people.
know people. You don't know everybody.
I never said I know everybody.
But
I never
I'm
said
just
I
what
know
I'm saying to
everybody.
you. Most people work. Most people don't have the time to homeschool, then take their kids to YMCA and all this other shit.
Jay,
That sounds like a stay at home mom, bro.
yeah, let me mediate, Jay. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the middle of that. Like what Troy is saying. If you're at home, if you're a stay-at-home parent, and that's all you got to do, that's something that would homeschooling would probably be a benefit if you would
Okay.
put that down.
So
But
now we live.
if you're a working parent
Hold
and you
on.
come home and
So
have to do that to your
in
kids,
this day and age, we have people who work from home. If I'm working
which
from
is true.
home, if I'm working from home, my child can sit in their room and work on their work. It's the same
Okay,
thing,
and that's fine. Like I
No,
said, if
right?
you're
that's good.
working from
Yeah.
home, but
Hmm.
most people
Yeah.
don't work from home.
No,
Most
a
people
lot
have to
more
go
people
out in the
do though.
world and
Wait. A
and
lot of
clock in.
people in this day and age, it's almost equal. I'll
Nope.
say people work from home.
Jay,
No,
I'm about to no, Jay. I
no.
gotta argue that,
Don't let
Jay.
the internet fool you,
That's
bro.
not the truth. We have finally understood the dynamic of telework and working from home as being probably a very popular way of getting work done. This is a novelty. This is brand new. Honestly, if it wasn't for COVID, nobody would really understand how good we as Americans have had it with this type of studying that could be done. But again, I have to agree with Troy. Troy said most of your parents, both of them, are going to be working. And if you can still get this stuff in, nobody is going to be there to help the child understand what's being learned on the screen if they're working within the same time frame. And why would you want your children to be working late at night if you're working during the day when their most productive hours are probably during the day? If you can sit in there with your kids and help them during the day to get the work done, I think it would be very, very
So
fortunate and a good situation.
just
But
real
we're not
fast.
in that point. But we're not at that
In
point.
in 2023, about 22 million people in the US work from home,
Right.
right? And that's 2023, right? So that's 22 million
Yes.
people work from home. So within the past 2 years, you could say that grew up to, let's say, so all right, I'll say not half, 20% of America you can say is working from home, bro. That
Okay.
is a large percentage.
All
That's
right.
a
I
that's a
mean,
But it's not a whole percentage.
go ahead,
yeah,
Nate.
You're giving 20% out of 100, bro. No.
yeah. But it's not. I'm just gonna say it's not something new though, actually, because honestly, it depends
Yeah,
what kind.
people been doing it.
Yeah, depending on what kind of job you have. Because I've been working from home since 2012. So it all depends on the type of job you got. Some jobs you ain't gonna be able to do from home, But I understand Troy the point too, yeah, because it was hard on a lot of parents when they had to really be investing in with these kids at times and try to work at the same time for those who was able to work during the pandemic. Now the work from home part, I do like Jay said, I do know some people who do work from home, but it's not everybody. Some can't do it because this person that I do know, he actually is married, so the wife homeschools during the day. So when it comes to the evening, he takes the kids to the AAU games, and they got like these YMCA, or they got these places where it's for kids that work from home. I mean, kids that are homeschool, where they can all get together and socialize. But that's not everybody. You got a lot of kids who unfortunately don't have those options. So, and if they ain't got no siblings, or they ain't got no siblings or nobody, they're basically in the house by themselves the whole time. They don't, like Troy was saying, they don't know how to talk to people because they're always
Mm-hmm.
home.
And then you'd be like, damn, I got this weird nigga at my job.
I I'm honestly I'm for homeschooling.
We see that, but
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta see what else is out there. Because obviously you got the means to do all that shit. A lot of people don't. Like I don't.
Um
I'm
I see
speaking
what's
from my
up.
perspective. I don't. We don't. My household with 2 kids in the household, and we both working. I don't have the means
And
to do that.
see
And I know a
I
lot of people in my same situation.
and I don't want people to think homeschooling is like that COVID situation, how it was, because it's not. Homeschooling, when you do it with like an actual school system, that a school program that's structured for online school, it's totally different. It is
it
way
is.
more it's
Bro,
way
see,
more
this is
structured.
where the conversation gets different because you're stuck on one thing and you're not looking at the
No,
whole
I'm looking
point.
at what you say. No, I'm looking at the
Uh,
whole point.
Well,
I'm
I
just
know
letting you know.
homeschooling is great and it's not like
Nah,
COVID and all that other
sure, no,
stuff,
I get
but
what you're saying. It ain't for everybody.
it's the availability that you're not looking at. It's the
No, I get what
availability.
you're
Not
saying with the
everybody
availability.
has that availability. What you're talking about is people who don't work. You're talking about people who like you said work from home or who are house moms or house dads. Yeah, they could do that. Sure, it's great. They could do that. Most of the world can't.
I'm not talking about the world because I can't. I don't live in the world. I live in America.
I'm
A lot of people, if it's
well,
opportunity in America, it can happen.
America is the
And
world.
I
You
want
know
it to
you know exactly what I'm saying, but this is what I'm
happen. Right,
saying. You keep diverting to like some other
right.
shit,
No, no, we're
and
gonna
you
be
know
we're
what I
gonna be
mean by
specific.
most of the
We're
world.
gonna be
We
specific.
can't do that, bro. We can't. Everybody can't homeschool. So
Yeah.
so for me to say to you, you need to tell the people who could do it. It's a good thing, but most of the world can't, or America, as you say, can't,
Well,
and that's
22 million
facts.
people can. 22 million people can, and they should invest in it. They should look into it.
Okay, then
But
that's a different conversation.
But
I
I'm
mean, just
asking, does it make it any much better? I mean, the only thing I think about homeschool that I feel comfortable about is knowing that my kid ain't got to worry about being in class and somebody coming in there with an AR-15.
Hmm. Exactly. But besides that, he not getting he not getting no social skills. He home.
and you
that's where
gotta
you're wrong
And
at.
and you
Because
gotta
and
they,
hope
most
he's
likely,
learning
nah,
from the
nah, wait, that's
curriculum.
where you're wrong at. Because they do get social skills. You act like they just gonna be sitting in their room and they not gonna interact with nobody. With the world is cut off from them. One,
but most
Well,
so okay. So the whole week, who are they socializing with for the whole week?
okay, you act like there's not after school programs.
Nigga, you said they homeschool. There ain't no after school program, nigga.
you just
Yes,
talking
there
about
is. When
taking
they're
them
done,
out there to the
when they're
gym or to
done
the
with their
park or something.
schoolwork, you can go.
Yeah.
You go to rec centers. You go to other places. You socialize with your peers. On the weekends, you got basketball teams. You play soccer. You go to karate. Defend. You
Hey,
know.
you homeschool? Who the fuck you know?
See, I think that's what the issue right here is I don't think everybody.
Wait.
You got to put it together.
So
The
wait, Troy.
idea
So
of
let me ask you.
socializing is socializing within a learned area. That's what he's talking about, Jay.
Hmm.
Y'all got a bunch of people in
But
one
no,
area
he
who are
didn't say.
trying to
Wait,
do one thing.
no,
You
No,
no.
got to
let
learn
Unc
something.
talk because Unc is making sense of everything. I like where
No,
he's
because
going. Keep going.
Unc is switching up what you saying. You didn't
No,
say
No,
he's
I'm
not.
not.
socializing in a
No,
learning
I'm asking
setting.
He's
you.
making sense. He's trying to
Okay.
make it make sense. Let Unc make it make sense.
Good.
Like I said, the idea is the social communications of being in a group setting when you're
Mhm.
in learning. If you're in home, usually it's just the child or maybe a couple of children that are siblings that are learning something in there. Whereas in fact, you're bringing a group of kids in together and they're learning something and they're discussing that information from different individuals being able to see what it is that they're learning in this one single subject. You might be getting 12, 15, 20 different thoughts and aspects of it. Here's the social communication that you're trying to adjust and adapt for your children. You want them to be able to get into large groups and be able to communicate their thoughts amongst other people. That's what the greatest thing about traditional schooling is that you learn with a bunch of people the same subject, but you hear it coming from
Now,
different areas. Whereas homeschooling is you got yourself and or probably just another one of your siblings sitting there, and you don't really have that much of a communication build on the subject that you're learning because it's going to be probably yourself or a computer telling
what
you
was
directly what it is and there's no discussion about it.
what was
That's
the
where
first
Troy is
state-
going with that.
so what was the first statement you made about the benefits about online schooling and what the struggles of traditional school is?
The first thing that's good is again the
No, no.
social
What
communications of it.
what no no what is the struggle of you said tradition? What was the first thing you said the struggle was about traditional school?
I just think it's the numbers. It's the number
No,
of
you
people in the
said
classroom.
teachers can't teach, right?
No, I didn't say that.
You
I
said they
believe
have a
teachers can
you
teach.
didn't say teachers don't have a hard time being teachers.
A teachers, what do you mean a teacher don't have a hard time being teachers?
Teachers having
Meaning,
meaning that they have a hard time teaching the kids right now.
I mean, the parents do because they're not trained to give them.
Now,
The
listen, no, no,
teachers are
no.
teacher
When we
gives
were
it up
talking
to the
about
teachers.
when I presented the first, when I made the first, when I made the question, the first statement, you said one of the things that you are against with traditional school is that now teachers are having a hard time teaching the students,
Yes,
and
right?
then
because
So
they're
hold
outnumbered.
right there, stop
Yes,
right there. You said boom. So how are you going to sit here and come up with this utopia situation where kids are now having group discussions?
because
It's
in
not
a
like that.
regular setting with a
Now,
group of kids in a setting,
right.
they can sit there and tell the kids all together, and then they can ask the kids what's going on. When you
But
got a
if
group of 10 to 20
so,
kids, you can discuss that situation. Now you got 40 kids that you're trying to keep in the
it's
in
not
that
40
thing.
kids in the classroom. It's not 40 kids in the classroom.
How many kids are in the class? Okay, 30 kids, Jay.
not
Right now,
anymore.
not anymore. There's about
Why not?
on average, there's about 20 to 22 kids in the class now, sometimes 23. There's literally laws against having that many kids in a classroom, that many. And if you do, you have to have another teacher in that classroom right now. So
That's a yeah.
So wait,
Okay.
keep going. So that's a traditional classroom, right? So when you say all about that traditional learning and breaking up and having those group discussions, you really
Hmm.
don't have a lot of times you don't have those opportunities to have it because you have a lot of distractions. Okay.
Understood.
So I'm just gonna go back to social learning. Social learning can take place in any environment. It doesn't have to be in school. It can be in an after school setting to where you're learning arts and crafts amongst your peers. It's social learning. You're amongst your peers learning something. It could be at basketball practice. It could be
Right.
at football practice. Social learning doesn't have to take place within the school. Socializing doesn't only have to take place in the school. You just have
Yeah.
to be amongst your peers in a safe, positive, productive
But
environment.
if you're not in, mm,
So I agree with what you. I understand what you're saying, Jay, and I understand that. Well, I also say what everybody's making good points, but like Troy said, that's a big thing. If you're not able to, you can't take a kid to after school after work because you're just getting home from work. You got to cook dinner for the other kids, and you got to get everybody else ready. Who's gonna have time to take these kids to after school during that time? Especially if after school is only from like 3 o'clock to 5, and you don't get off of
Now,
work till 6 or 7 o'clock.
I don't want to sound that the same way how parents can't pick up their kid. A lot of parents can't pick up their kids from after school, right? I mean, from
Right.
when school is over. they usually have to take a separate transportation to go to after school.
Yeah.
The same way you can arrange for them to get a kid to get picked up, your child can get picked up from here, from wherever, and get taken to after can be taken after school.
If
It ain't
if
that
that's
simple, my
if
dude.
that's available where you live at.
It
Again,
ain't that simple.
things are only as difficult as you make it, bro.
But
I got what you're saying.
you making it seem like it's easy when it's not. You're just like, oh,
I never said it
just
was
the way they
easy.
pick up their different school.
I never said
No, it's
I
not.
never said
It's
it was
not.
easy, but the same way you
It's
have
not.
pick up and drop off from your school, you'll have the after. Okay, so you'll have an after school program. The YMCA will comes to a school, picks up a group of kids after school, and take them to the YMCA.
Yeah, but you talk about homeschooling. They ain't coming to your crib, nigga.
Why wouldn't they if you paying them?
What? This thing is crazy.
Depends on how
Just
old
like
the kid is too. But I think it depends how far you are, because in some areas you got to live within a certain mile radius.
Thank
Like
you. Please tell them.
what if the closest YMCA is 14 miles away, 15 miles, and they only pick up people within 10
all
miles?
right, so now we throwing in hypothetical 14 miles away, then
It
you
ain't a
know
hypothetical. It's facts.
then your child is not getting picked up. Because you know what?
Exactly.
I don't think no kid from a school is gonna live 14 miles away from a YMCA.
Nigga,
I
I
don't think
do.
I don't think so. Wait, I don't. What I'm trying to say, if your kid went to elementary school and
Nigga,
then
the closest YMCA to me is fucking far, bro.
okay, so let's take off the YMCA. Let's say an after school program. Period. Your local after school program.
But you're homeschooling. You're not involved with the school. So there's no after school program.
Yo, you don't have to be in school to get to an after school program. If my child is
Oh, you don't? Well,
homeschooled,
I didn't know that then. That's something new. You taught me
but
something.
again, even if you're homeschooled, you're following whatever educational program. It had to be certified by the state. So that means your child is still enrolled in school. So that means they're still able to take privilege to school age programs.
Well, then that's something new.
So they can go to after school program. They could go if they have Big Apple Tree after school program where they pick up kids. They could swing by your kid and pick them up just like they pick up the kids from the
All
elementary
right,
school or
Jay,
middle
but we're
school.
also assuming that we're talking in areas that have all this stuff set up so that they can go
Thank you.
to it, and that it is possible for you to be enrolled in it if the homeschooling system does allow you to join in. Okay, all that stuff is if it's available, but we have to say if, because we also gotta you gotta admit, bruh, for as many places that do have these things set up, Troy is just making a point. Some places don't.
So
They don't have
every
these
no.
areas where you can get to these things.
Yes you do, because you know why? Wherever there's an elementary school, I guarantee you there's an after school program right there because there's a need for it.
I'm gonna
Like you
tell you,
said, every
Jay,
parent.
I'm gonna have to challenge you because let's go to a red state. Let's go to a red state
I live in a
where they
red
got
state.
most of these things
I
out.
live in a red
You
state.
know, North Carolina is considered a red state
Yes,
or a purple state, Jay.
it's red, bro.
Y'all
It's
ain't
red.
all y'all got more democratic. Y'all might be gerrymandered areas. Y'all ain't all the way red.
We red, bro. We a red
Okay.
state. Now, I will say, due to the people moving in, it is the influx is changing. But as far as the people who's in office making decisions, it's red.
Okay. That make okay.
The
And
people who's
do
making
you
decisions
have
is red.
do all the areas in rural North Carolina have those kind of things set up
There's after
for
school.
in school and homeschool
If
students?
so, you there's no difference between the only difference between a homeschool and an in-school person is that one physically goes inside the school building, one is at home. They
That's
are
a
still
difference.
privy. They are still privy to the same rights. They still have the same rights.
So
There's no difference.
they're given the opportunity to go to all the programs and everything
All
as
the
long as it
programs.
shows that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's everywhere where you're at. I can tell you, Jay, it ain't always like that in most states. That might be where you're at. It's not like that in some of these places. In some spots, I know in West Virginia they don't got spots like that, bro.
They don't have no after school program for kids. So when kids
Some
get out
spots
at
got
wait,
kids, they don't
so wait,
have
so when them
after school
kids
program.
when them kids get out at 2:30, every parent has to pick up their child.
I mean, you might have aftercare program.
They
But
you
then
mean
Excuse
again,
you
like
me.
mean
I
like a
said,
day you mean like a daycare type
you're
Yeah,
program?
strongly
yeah.
based on what on your lifestyle, on the way things are
Oh,
run
Or in your
over by
area,
you
yeah, maybe in the
in
area,
no,
your
yeah.
wait,
area, which is
oh,
great,
wait,
which is
hold
great.
on, hold on.
Congratulations.
Okay,
But I'm
cool.
just
That's great
saying,
for you.
not everybody could do it, and
But I'm
that's where we're gonna agree to disagree because you have your way of how things are ran over by you. And we have things how things are run by around me.
but
Things ain't the same.
I
It ain't the
want
same everywhere, and that's
okay,
just life.
okay, but so where you at? There is no like so at 2:30. No, Troy, not that. This is something totally different. I'm not even on homeschooling. I'm asking them at 2:30. All the parents, because that means Troy, like you said, and Nate said, most parents get off at like 5, 6 o'clock. Where these kids going, bro? Where these elementary school kids
I
going?
mean, they're getting picked up. I mean, you got buses and you got parents.
Okay,
There's lines
but where these buses taking them?
Home.
probably to
Sometimes it's not
drop
even
off
buses.
points.
Sometimes it's not even buses because sometimes you got somebody in the neighborhood who does daycare and watches these kids after school at their house.
And then
So they
and then if we do sports, you got the sports bus and all that.
right, then you
Okay,
got to pay.
So,
If they doing it out of their home and they're certified, you still got to pay them X, Y, and Z amount to have to pick up your kid after the time. Now I say what I said about West Virginia because I used to live in Ransom, West Virginia, middle of nowhere, and it ain't really a lot going. And it depends on how much money that city has as well to be able to afford that kind of stuff. So out there, yeah, every kid didn't have no after school, and I lived out there for a little while. They didn't have no after school program. Some kids got out of school and that's it, and they just hang out around the neighborhood when they get home.
Again, I think I really believe
so
that a lot of the state programs are built to do what you're saying, Jay. But a lot of states don't have that setup. A lot of states are
like,
not prepped like that. They really
so
so
aren't.
I just want to
We
say,
might have 80% of them, but I will
y'all
say there's a lot
honestly,
that doesn't.
honestly just low key agree with me, um,
What and
and what I
what?
was saying. Cause look, no, cause Troy, listen. When I'm not talking about the homeschool, I'm talking about like the after school programs. Cause y'all just said there are things that kids have to do.
but this is
With
what I
the after
mean
school.
by this. Like, you stay switching the subject. Like, which one is it, bro? Like now it's
Out here,
okay that, and then if we don't agree with that, now it's this
it's not that I no
and it's
listen.
that. Like, what are we
Out
doing?
here, every school has an after school program open to everyone, right? And that's out there. Manny's out there in California.
Hmm.
So we agreed that I agree with you guys. Homeschooling ain't for everybody's your particular situation, right? But then when I said you can do after school, aftercare, after school socialization, learning, sports teams and stuff. Y'all was like, nah. Everywhere don't got that. So then when I asked um, so
Yeah,
what
but now you're
happens?
going back. You didn't even
Wait,
say that you switched up the content. You
no,
just said, oh, but when I said this, now if you was to stop and be like, all right, okay, cool, I get what y'all saying with that, but
Troy, I
let's go
just
to
said that.
this.
Troy,
That's
I just
different.
said that. But
You
Troy, I
just said
just
it
said,
now.
and I said that while we was talking. I said, okay, cool. Wait, I just said that even before and while we was having that discussion. Because we was like, then we went on to the after school program, social learning.
I mean, again, not all programs have an after school program. That's what I'm saying, Jay. I mean,
I
it could
I
be
highly
a.
so I highly I don't agree with that because I'll look up the
Okay,
facts next
so I'm
time.
gonna just say, like, out here, right? We have football. We have the football. We have the D1. We have the Mighty Mikes D1, D2, D3, right?
Mhm.
Now, Valley Central, where my son goes, Cornwall, Middletown, Newburgh, and I think Monroe Woodbury. They're the only ones who have that program. And there's mad other high schools around here. You got Pine Bush, you know what I mean? Warwick, all kinds of shit. All of them don't have that. They don't have the program. You know why? Because they don't have the funding from the from the people in the area. So that's why
So,
there's only 5 teams that have the
so,
football program.
um,
Where all the other kids around our area in
mhm.
Pine Bush, that's up the street from me and all that, all those kids suffer because they can't they don't have that program.
Let me ask you this, right? Um, I know the funding is the counties where you just mentioned that have the funding for the football program. They got the football program.
Hmm.
Now, do those other counties do they have any other sports programs? Just anything else going on for them besides
I don't
football?
know that, but I mean, for football to
I
be
mean, I
very
know
popular.
football upstate where you at. Football is everything, so I know
No, I'm just saying.
football
I'm
is
just
like.
saying it's a pop. I wasn't. I just said it's a popular sport.
No,
For
I know
them
where
not
you
to
at.
have, for them not to have
No, I
that
know
program, is like wow. You know what I'm
because I
saying?
know. Yeah, no, I know where you at. It's everything. Football is an important dominant force out there. Um, so I know for them not to have it sucks for them. I was just trying to see if there was maybe another program that they had out there that they could join since they don't
I
have
mean, they
football.
could probably join flat, but that's the thing. They have to. So kids who live like in Pine Bush or the areas that don't have the football, they either have to travel to go find these other. They
Mad
have to travel to
miles.
go find flag
Right.
football, or travel to find something else, or find somebody that's running a program. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Elias with basketball. Elias wouldn't have gotten to AAU if it wasn't for his barber. Bro, I just took my son to get a haircut when he was like what 4, and my barber was like, "Oh, da, da, da." I'm like, "Yo, I didn't even know none of these programs existed, bro." But
And you still
again,
had to ride, but
it,
you had to ride to get to them,
but
right, Troy?
I had to ride to get there. I got to drive all the way out to
You got to
Middletown, bro.
drive to get there. So they're not local, obviously, and or not local
You
enough
know what I'm
because
saying?
local is what, 15 minutes? I give local 15 minutes.
Hmm.
Anything after
Yeah, about
15 minutes
15.
is out of town.
Yeah,
If you
And
gotta
if it's
drive
out of town,
45 to
that's
an
not
hour,
local.
that's not
That's
local.
out of town, right?
Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
Nate.
not that's far.
That's a ride, and that's distance.
Yeah.
So again, it might be in your district, but fuck, how far away is your district siding? You know, that could be an hour away. So, do you consider that local? Do you consider that something that you should have in your area? Jay, that okay to put a kibosh and to summarize everything. You're not wrong. I'm just saying, and Troy
no,
and
you're
I
not.
are
You're
just
not
trying
wrong.
to say,
Oh,
we're just trying
listen.
to say that
Oh,
we believe that the work that socializing in a school setting seems to be a little bit better traditionally than it does at home. And I think that you find that a little bit more easier in those traditional settings. I think it's just
And you know
difficult
what?
for
Also, the
homeschool
thing,
people to get there,
also
to get
too,
that.
to like with Jamal, I also think it depends on the kid too.
Right.
You know
that's
what
a
I mean?
fact. That's
We probably
a
didn't even
factor.
add that. We didn't even add that in the
No, we didn't even add
conversation,
that, but
Troy. You
this
know
is
what I'm
something I just,
saying?
I
We didn't even
realize
put
it
that in
depends
there
on the
too.
kid too,
Yeah, you
because
gotta have the
if the
kids.
kids,
Yeah,
if the kid
yeah.
don't want to be taught at home, it's not gonna work.
I
You
think
know,
I can say that. I think yeah.
my cousins, they were very book smart. They loved. They could be homeschool because they love that shit. You know what I mean? They were
Hmm.
naturally into school, into learning. Like my kids, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I can't homeschool this nigga Elias.
Free
He don't give
But
spirit,
a fuck
huh? He
about.
running, ain't he?
remember,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be you. I guess you know what. Going to detail when in a homeschooling program,
Hmm.
kids have access to a licensed official teacher 24/7 to where the
Hmm.
parent don't even have to do anything.
No, you're right. I get that, but
Like,
I'm just saying I don't
because
think
I
I
remember
just
with
don't
COVID, yeah,
because when you know your kid, I don't think that he will fully be invested in it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Too many distractions, huh, Troy?
That too, but I don't see it from no
And
you know your kids, and I
yeah,
don't see him being on the
Intensely,
computer and being fully invested in the shit. Like, yeah, this
intensely.
so
is this is it. That nigga,
to
he want to go. He want to put on some fresh shoes and shit. Go out and see his friends and shit for the day. Learn. You know what I mean? Even now, it's a battle. Even him going to school is a battle. Cause like I just have to tell the nigga like, yo, you going to school. I heard you fucking up. You fucking around, bro. You like those niggas you talking to in school. Stop. You know what I mean? No, for
There's
real, shit
so
is real.
there's so
Because
many
a lot of
pluses,
parents be
so
like,
many
"Oh,
pluses and
my kids are."
negatives to it,
A lot of
isn't
people
it?
be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
my kids
bro.
are great." Yeah, everything is perfect. No, niggas be lying. I don't sugarcoat that shit, bro. I tell the nigga, man, look, stop the bullshit. Because if you keep up the bullshit, you ain't gonna be playing sports for real.
Mm,
Yeah, that's one thing you have
that's
to
real.
understand. Like you can't, you gotta pass your classes and stuff if you're going to be able to play on a team.
And I
That's
told
gonna be
him,
the hard part.
I said, that ain't gonna be me stopping you from playing sports. It's gonna be the fucking school, nigga.
Yeah, I just
Man,
told my daughter's little brother that because he's 14 and he's trying to get co-signed to a AAU team. He play out he play in the city, Thomas Jefferson High
Mhm.
School in the city in Brooklyn. And my little brother in California, he's the same thing. Like my pops told him, you can't be playing around in there or whatever. You get yourself in trouble. You ain't playing on no teams.
Yeah, I told him like he gotta be dumb nice. And even if you're dumb nice, I don't want that to be the reason you get by.
Right.
I don't want you to be an idiot. Cause look at the nigga that's mad that's fucking with the 40-year-old bitch. He a dumb nigga.
oh yeah, Jalen Green.
Yeah, I don't want you to be a Jalen Green. You a dumb nigga.
What he do now?
It's not what he did. I mean, let's look at what he's a great basketball player. He doesn't have a degree because he got out of school early, and he's got a baby mama that's 40 something years old, not
Mm.
only twice his age, but he got a son, a half son, who's the same age as him,
And then they were trying to say he got her face tattooed on his back or whatever.
and his face on his cheek and on the right on his
No,
left
the cheek
side
is
of his
false. The
neck.
cheek is fake.
Or
The
just
back is
fall,
real.
but the back is real. The back is real. I saw it. Yeah, they got big pictures of that.
Because first they thought it was his mother, but they was like, nah, that's her.
That's her. I think there's something wrong with that just mentally. I
I know if
think I just think that's a
Yeah.
problem mentally.
But see, I would be
That's
like
no.
your son Troy. I know if I was young, I wouldn't want to be homeschooled, especially if I know all my homies are at school, like my
Mhm.
cousins and all of them going to the same school. I want to be in the school. I don't want to be at home.
Mhm. Well, I'm just saying, but like, it's like, damn, like that nigga Jalen, you gotta be stupid, man. Like, yo, bro, like you're 23, fucking with a 40-year-old and her son your age, nigga.
I that's the that to me is the wildest. That's the wildest scenario of them all. I don't know how we got over
I
here, but
mean,
that's a
that's like
crazy
that don't
scenario.
make
Yeah, I don't
no
know how
sense.
we
I
got
mean,
here now.
even if he was messing with her because he was like, oh, he was young and he grew up like, yo, I want her. Nigga, get it, but don't fucking. What are you doing?
Yeah, you cool. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't wife up a cougar. Not in
Nah.
this. Not in this. Not in this situation.
But
Not
And
in this.
now,
not when they're supposed to have like a reputation too.
Yeah, they got a reputation. Not supposed to. Got a. They got one. They. This is not even a scenario. This is for
and when he
real.
and whatever he does, if he gets the bag, half the bag is hers, bro. Off rip,
Off rip, huh? Say it again, Troy. Off rip, huh?
off rip.
Off rip. That's serious. That's crazy business, bro. That's crazy business.
I don't understand this dude.
I'm always I
Yo,
always feel upset about that. I feel upset about
imagine, say,
that.
whatever you started playing basketball from 5. Started playing basketball for 5. And you've been training, and you finally get to the NBA, and you so dumb. You get to the NBA, and you got to give half your earnings to a to
To
this
an
chick.
old ass, say old, say it, say it,
Even,
old
but it
ass
only be
woman
it just be like you giving half your money to these
away.
no good women. You worked all your life to give your money away, bro.
Pretty much.
I, I feel I don't know if the man I don't know if Jalen Green had a father in his life. I wish there was a man figure in his life to give him the fair warning of what this was going on.
But but my
But
question is,
again, I feel bad
why is it?
about
I
it.
know we're going away from whatever the original question is,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
why
yeah,
is it
yeah.
always the basketball niggas doing the dumbest shit?
Right.
I just think the basketball niggas get a whole lot of money. The young them brothers in basketball get a lot of money immediately, and it's already they're standing at the doorway. I think it's the same thing for football. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think football players and baseball players. I don't think anybody that's a sports figure is getting the same treatment. Basketball,
But the
no.
thing is, like,
Basketball is just right in between.
where's the family at? The
You
real
don't hear,
family.
and you don't hear
They
about
probably
baseball
not
players
listening
that
to them.
often like that. But
Because
I
think
don't
about
think
it,
that,
you know. Oh my bad. They have classes. They have classes on this shit when you were a rookie.
When you're a
yeah.
rookie.
Actual classes. They actually had one of them hoes come in and talk.
But you
I
know,
feel bad. Yeah.
that,
Go ahead,
that
Nate. I'm
goes
sorry.
that goes back to, you when you young like that, you think, well, I ain't gonna make the same mistakes them old heads made or everybody else made until you actually make that mistake yourself. And honestly, right people in there, because truthfully, even if you don't have a father around, if you got a mother who knows how women are, they should be the one schooling you too as well. Like, hey, this girl ain't no good for you. You
I
know, this
feel
girl.
bad that this is the problem, yo. I feel like a lot of the people in these sports stars' lives are people who's trying to validate why they're in their lives too. It's like you're not the star in this person's life. You just need to be the stud, you know what I'm saying? The wall stud for them. Somebody that they can fall back on and try to get something from them as far as some support. Just
And they
support.
might
Just
be
support. I
it
mean
might they
support.
might have too many yes men around them.
I'm
That's
sure that
that's
that's
usually
probably
what
the
it is.
biggest
You know what I'm
issue.
You
saying?
know
Yeah,
Like
what?
that's
they
probably the
afraid
biggest
to tell
I'm
the
issue.
gonna
truth.
add on top of that, Jay. Not only yes men, they got opportunists.
That too.
Word,
Yep.
word.
Yes men and opportunists. So
Everybody's trying to get
they're
out
not
the
gonna tell
hole,
you the
bruh.
real because the real might hurt their feelings. And if I hurt your feelings, I might not be able to come around no more. And I'm not gonna have access to everything that you know what I'm saying that you privy to,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
or
yeah.
you ain't gonna hit me off when I need it, cause
yeah,
You got to think about the athlete too. Depending on their mental, they just like having that attention and having those people around. Even though they might even know half of these people ain't no good for me, but I don't want to be alone.
Hmm. Hmm. I say it's a hard path, but yo, when it's given to you, I mean, honestly, most of these people that they run into, they probably been they probably been thinking about these people for the last 5, 10 years. Because honestly, she been around that long so that he could see her. Drea is not somebody you just don't know of. So
Ain't that guilt
obviously
or work?
Jalen Green knew who she was, bruh.
of course, no. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
grow up, and
You
you're
grew
like,
up seeing
oh,
this.
you like, damn. I always loved. Yeah, I was, I was a fan, and now that you're the man and you could bag it, you do some dumb shit.
Ain't
A
that
why?
guilt? Ain't that guilt or work?
Huh?
Ain't that guilt
Probably.
or work?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, bro. Wait. That's the other side of this whole channel too, y'all. That's the other side of this page. These hoes been run through like train tracks. How many cars been over this chick over and over and over and over again? They have been touched by at least four other people in the league. Why would you put yourself in a position to be to somebody that's been used like that and think that you're gonna make better of the situation? How could you make better of the situation? You're 20 years younger. You're 20 years dumber than she is.
Yeah, you like at that when you're that young, you're supposed to be like, oh, like I got it and bounce. Nah, nah, I'm gonna
How
put a
wild
baby
is
in. Like, what
that?
the fuck, bro?
Yeah. What the why? How are you getting
Okay,
anything
like when
good
I
out
was
of
younger,
that?
right? Like I was in MySpace days, right? I used to love me some Lisa Ray, but nigga, I ain't putting no baby in. I'm gonna just be glad I hit, and and it's over, bro.
He said smash and
And Troy, and
dash.
you gotta also, Troy, you better be the point guard that's starting for the Philadelphia 76ers so that you can get Lisa Ray. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even a point that you can lust over and dream about her, but you're gonna be in a position to get her. Okay,
That's what I
now
know
that's
that.
not
That's
going
what
to
I'm
say, you know what
saying.
I'm
But
saying?
after
Yeah,
I get her,
yeah,
after I get
yeah,
her, it's a
yeah.
wrap, bro. Fantasy complete, nigga.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah,
Remember that girl,
yeah,
that
yeah.
girl said it
Macaf,
too.
I'm with you on that.
The
Right,
other
it
joint
should
that
be
been getting ran
over.
through,
It should be
Brittany
good.
Renner.
I should be thinking. Yeah, Brittany's
She
another
That's the
dream
one.
girl.
she said
She's a
it's easy to
dream
get these
girl.
NBA players. She said it's easy to get them.
Yep, yep.
Look how she treat my nigga PJ Washington, bro. Dirty.
Crazy work. Crazy. Then got the nerve to tell PJ that she feels left out because her son is not living the life that his new kids and his families, his own
Yo,
family kids are running
where
right
yo
now.
Jay, check what she told him. She said your son only has 11,000 in the bank.
While your other kids got mad change.
Word. She said your kid only got 11,000 in the bank.
And that's a month, Jay. That's a month. You know what I'm
Mind you,
saying? That's
the kid ain't even
crazy.
over
I mean,
3 years old.
Yo, the nigga's 2 years old. And he
And he gets 11,000 a month. And she's like, the other kids
no,
don't get
no, no. He got
oh,
11,000 in his bank account. He gets way more than that a month, bro.
I mean,
The little 2-year-old nigga got 11 bands in his bank account, but she get like 50 G's a month, bro.
see, this is why I don't have conversations with certain people. I mean, not y'all. I'm not speaking about y'all. Like, I wouldn't have conversations with her. I mean, what are we talking about? We talking about real greed right now. We talk. I mean,
and that's the
yeah, like
problem. And that's the
that's.
issue.
See,
That's really the issue.
I'm
It's
gonna be honest with
greed.
you. I don't talk too much about or have too much to say on these topics and comments because I think everybody's dumb in this situation. I think the players are dumb because you fall for
Definitely.
the trap that you know. Like they give you like Troy said, they give you a class to know about this. They have one of the young ladies who does this and say, "Yo, this is what we do. This is how we do it. Don't listen. This we work. You're our payment plan. You're our retirement fund. Okay, we just letting you know." And then you go out and do it. Then you got the young ladies who, bless you, Unc,
Thank
who
you.
go out there and put themselves in positions to be um used manipulated by men for their physical bodies just to gain some monetary access to
Monetary, yeah.
money and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I just think it's a whole wicked wild situation, and I think everybody, all people involved, is dumb and crazy, yo. Just like I think
Money will
it's
make them do things, yep.
yeah, just like I think it's wild and crazy the Cardi B and Offset
That's a whole. Please
situation.
don't bring the
Like,
bro. We done had enough of them.
now we
I
don't.
don't want to even
We gonna
talk to them
so
knuckleheads.
I just want to say we gonna end it with that note because we've been on here for an hour and 50 minutes. So we'll save that conversation for Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you tune into our podcast, the Virtual Man Cave podcast with the whole crew. Me, myself, D Rigga, aka Unc, MLB Nate, Chef, Coach Davis, aka the Chef. We got superhero Leo. We got Arthur the Panamanian Professor. And one day, hopefully, it'll probably won't happen no time soon. But Corey, the mayor, join us, yo. Um, yeah, I just want to say one, thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight, tapped into the show, yo. We appreciate y'all. Hope you hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and always know in the cave, sometimes we have heated discussions, but that's all it is, a damn discussion. We are still cooler than cool. And if you just can't talk aggressive and assertive with your friends, then who can you talk to? Okay. We are old school people, yo. Nah, for real, because I know a lot of times people see things on social media and they hear the way other people talk to each other, or they might hear people talk and they be like, oh, they got beef. No, ain't no beef. We gonna be laughing and joking 20 minutes after this,
Mm-mm.
like we always do. So yeah, that's just what it is. before we get up out of here though.
Or we might just tell a couple of niggas like, you know, your opinion don't fucking matter, fucker.
Or you know what? I might hit you with conversation done. It's over
Mhm.
with.
Well, it's my word, and
Yeah,
you got no say. Mm.
exactly. You know, that's how we roll around here. But yeah, it's all jokes and whatnot. Like we ain't got no sense. But before we get up out of here, yo, coach, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Nah, you know what I mean? Everybody stay blessed, bro.
All right. Nate, what you got for the people?
Be more involved in your kids' lives if you haven't been involved already.
Mm.
Hey, I like that one. I guess I'm gonna hit it with man, be cool how you be cool, man, and flow like water. What you got for the people?
Yo, furloughed but not stopped. Hey, y'all, stay strong.
Yo, on that note, man, we appreciate everybody. We gonna see y'all next week. We out of here, yo. Peace.
Great.